Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento Area Realtor. Today I want to kind of talk about a little bit of the history of the types of financing that most of the buyers have been using in the recent past. We're going to compare January 2012 to December 2005. And December 2005 was pretty much the peak of the market in the Sacramento area. From August to December 2005 was kind of our peak there. So I'm going to put a graph up in a minute showing the breakdown of the types of financing that the buyers used in January 2012. So whether it was FHA or conventional or VA financing for their loan to buy the home, and then show another comparison next to it showing what buyers used in 2005, in December 2005. And if you're like me, I find it really interesting. Maybe you find it boring, but I think it's really interesting to see how much the market has evolved and changed since the peak of the market in 2005. 2005, everyone's getting conventional financing with no down payment. It was so easy to qualify, everything like that. And you'll see on the chart here, there's a huge shift to the type of financing of FHA now, because for a while there, conventional financing went away almost completely. Conventional financing, you had to have minimum 20% down payment in 2008 when the credit crunch happened and everything like that. So conventional financing is starting to come back a little bit more now. With you can go 5% down payment, but FHA is still definitely the dominant one, as well as you'll see cash, how big cash has come into the market now in comparison to when the peak of the market was happening. It's huge. So take a look at the chart here. As you can see in the graph here, on the left-hand side is our peak of our market, December 2005 in the Sacramento area. Take a look there. Conventional financing, 91% of the deals happening in Sacramento for home purchases were conventional financing. You think why we've got a problem with all of our short sales and our foreclosures? Most of those purchases were zero down payment. They had a first and a second. The buyers weren't putting any money into the deal here. They had no skin in the deal at all. I mean, look at that. There's maybe a couple cash deals, hardly any FHA. It was laughed at. FHA. It was incredible. Well, take a look at the right-hand side of the column. Conventional still is relevant. A third of our purchases. That's actually gotten stronger in the last few years. For a while, you could only do conventional if you had 20% down payment. But now that conventional's come back, they've got a 5% down payment option. A lot of people are going back to conventional, but take a look at FHA and cash, how much they've come back. A third of our market is cash, and it fluctuates month to month, but pretty much a third of our market is also FHA purchases now. So look at how huge those two categories have jumped. Investors are in our market right now. They see that we're bottoming out with the way the median price has stayed relatively flat for 12 months straight within the $160,000 price range. And cash buyers are coming back. The investors are buying up the inventory right now. As you can see, they're a third of our purchases. And then FHA, there's just a ton more of FHA deals going on now compared to the peak of our market. So we have a really, really balanced purchases going on between cash, conventional, and FHA. A huge difference from the peak of our market. I just find this graph really interesting as to what's going on. And then obviously you can see there the volume. There's roughly 1,000 sales less than at the peak of our market per month. Right now, part of the reason is we have such little inventory. Otherwise, we would have more sales if there was more homes, because there's definitely the demand going on out there. But just an interesting graph. So I hope you found that interesting. I just think it's incredible to show how much cash is in our market right now and how much the buyers pattern, or really the only option for the most part, is the buyers switching to FHA financing now. So cash and FHA purchases are just dominating our market in the Sacramento area right now. Just think it's very interesting. That's why when sellers get some options of either cash or conventional or FHA offers, they're going to weigh those options, because FHA kind of is looked down a little bit upon as an offer because the guidelines for the house and things like that are a little bit stricter than conventional financing, and obviously cash is a little bit easier than conventional financing. So anyways, that's kind of a look back at what's been going on with financing, with purchases in the Sacramento area in the last 5, 6, 7 years here. So anyways, if you're a buyer or seller out there looking for a great agent, feel free to give me a call or an email. Connect with me on my YouTube, subscribe, follow me on my Facebook business page, and follow my blogs on my blogger as well. So check out all my information at buywithdoug.com. Clear skies.